recently saw the trailer for Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and let's talk about it. This trailer, I actually do have a lot of hope that this TV show is going to be good, and one of the biggest reasons why I'm looking forward to this is because this show, it takes place outside of the MCU. When Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man was first announced, it was supposed to be the origin story of Tom Holland's Peter Parker Spider-Man in his first year before he met Tony Stark, but that idea was later scrapped, and for good reason. The reason why this was scrapped was because there were so many villains already that Peter is facing or will face in the future that they really could not use at that moment. You could not use Vulture or Mysterio because they're in Spider-Man Homecoming and Far From Home. You can't use Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Sandman, or the Lizard, or Electro because they're in Spider-Man No Way Home. And you also cannot even use the Scorpion because he is set up in Spider-Man Homecoming. And also, Venom is not even possible because one, Venom would be a bad idea for a story like this, but also at the end of No Way Home, Venom, he was teased too. Now, while there are other Spider-Man villains that the show could have used, they could have used maybe Chameleon or the Tinker, I think it was a good idea they actually just scrapped that idea overall. And so by having the show take place outside of the MCU, it is no longer shackled by any MCU lore, and it can do whatever it wants, and that's what it's doing. In this universe, Corp exists, and Peter Parker, he'll be working with Norman Osborn as he do his Spider-Man things. What Tony Stark is to Peter Parker in the MCU, it seems like that's the direction they're going with Norman Osborn and Peter Parker, and that's gonna be a really good idea. Have Norman Osborn be Peter Parker's mentor. Surely nothing can go wrong from this, right? And this animation style, I also have a lot of hopes for this because it really does give a comic book feel. Like, watching this trailer, it just felt like I was watching a 3D comic book. Overall, watching this trailer for Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, I do have hope that this is going to be a good series. We'll have to find out on January 29th, I think that's when it comes out, but I'm fingers crossed it's going to be a good show. But that's just my thoughts. I'm excited about this, but what about you guys? Are you guys looking forward to Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man?